Travel's Travel Top 5. And this time we're going to talk again about Cancun Riviera Maya. And this is what is updated or happening new with resorts. And I think what we decided to do was, the last time we did this was in 2016, so we're doing things that happened since 2016.
Okay.
And joining me this time, we've got Audrey.
Hello.
And Tara.
What's up?
And so I'm going to kick us off, if you don't mind. And if I were a betting man, I bet I can guess, we haven't compared notes, but I bet I can guess both of your number ones on your list. And mine's not going to be as high as yours is on there, but we'll see if I'm right later on. So for my number 5, and I will admit this is cheating a little bit, I didn't pick a resort so much as I picked a happening or occurrence or theme we see going on, and we got a lot of rebranding going on in that area. We've got hotels that are turning into other things, specifically Panama Jack, and I think those used to be like the
Real.
The Real Resorts,
And
Grand Caribe and Grand Puerto Real. Margaritaville, I think some hotels are getting rebranded and some new builds for Margaritaville, and Charisma is heading that up. And then you had resorts like from Oasis, and they had one that got rebranded to Dreams Sand? Dreams Sand.
And then also the Royal Playa is now a Hilton.
Right.
All kinds of weird things going on. Dreams are turning into Hyatts.
Right. So anyway, it's a lot of rebranding going on. Specifically, I think bringing in new brands like Panama Jack and the Margaritaville. Interesting. We'll see how it works. We're getting the Margaritaville. It's about to happen. Panama Jack's already going. Getting mixed reviews on that, but it's interesting happening in the area. So much rebranding. So I know it's a little bit of cheap, but what is your number 5?
My number 5 is one that's being built and it's about to open. It is called the Natura. Is that how you say
Natura.
it? Natura Riviera Cancun. It's opening in November 2019. I'm really excited about this one because it's a new build for now. Normally they do takeovers, but they put a lot of time and money into this resort. The design of it is supposed to be all about the surroundings in the Mayan jungle. The resort's going to be decorated in all natural elements. They'll have a lazy river, they have waterfalls, they're going to have a grotto bar pool. Kind of excited about this. The spa is designed to look like a cenote, like an underwater cave in the area down there. They're going to have an infinity pool that has a water slide. And get this, the resort is going to have a roll glider ride. Do you guys know what this is?
A what?
No.
A roll glider ride.
I don't think I've ever heard that term in my life.
I had not either. I Googled it. And apparently it's like a cross between a zip line and like a roller coaster.
Oh no.
So it's going to be like in the jungle area at that resort. Anyways, it's going to be a great family-friendly resort. I am excited about that one.
So just when you said that, it made me think that when we did this last time, one of the ones on my list was one that wasn't completed yet, that was being built, and I got some nasty comments, a couple of nasty comments about
Bring 'em on.
about picking ones that aren't open yet. But it turned out I was right. But anyway, go ahead. What's your number 5?
So my number 5 is one that has just gone through a renovation, and I fact-checked this. $25 million renovation is the Fiesta Americana Condesa in Cancun.
Nice. We love that.
And it still incorporates that traditional Mexican feel, but they've added in a lot of contemporary elements to it. There's only one restaurant, which is the Asian restaurant, which is going through renovations now. Everything else, the rooms, other restaurants, public areas, the entrance, lobby has all been redone. So I'm very excited to get back and see that one.
I hosted a fam that saw that. Were you with me? Either were you with me on that?
Yes, that was when they were doing the lobby.
It was some serious renovation going on.
Yeah.
But that 2-3 years ago?
3, I think.
3 years ago? Yeah, but it's a good hotel. But man, I'm glad the renovations are done because they were doing some serious stuff at the time. Why don't you kick us off at number 4?
Oh, number 4, mine is also a renovation. So just in February 2019, one of our favorites in Cancun, the Live Aqua Cancun, just finished a multi-million-dollar renovation. Apparently it includes, now they have aromatherapy menus in every room. They have controlled surround sound music in every room. They now have the smart bedside controlled lighting. which is nice, I guess. Centralized electric outlets, LED screens, and now they have a satellite TV. So it looks like they just renovated the rooms more than anything.
Again, that's where we stayed on that
Yeah, we
on
did.
that van. I'm not sure it needed renovation. That was in good shape.
I think they had done a few of the rooms when we had been there,
Yeah,
but not all
that
of
was
it.
a really good. And that's one that probably should have been on my list. I dropped the ball on that one. That's a resort that gets great reviews, but probably still doesn't get the love it deserves, even though it gets real high marks. Fantastic GM, Alfredo, a friend of ours, Alfredo Maria. Alfredo, if you see this, sorry I forgot to put you on the list. You deserve to be on the list. But that's one that didn't come to mind as one that even needed the renovations. That's why it kind of slipped my mind. But yeah, they did put a lot of money in that, and it's a great one. I forgot. How did you pronounce it?
I say Live Aqua, because
Okay.
that's what Alfredo told me to pronounce it, and he's the manager there. So I know a lot of people call it Live Aqua, and apparently they don't get mad either way.
Well, yeah, because apparently they were saying it one way, and the CEO of the company came out in some statement and said the other way. So whatever you want to call it is fine. But Live Aqua is a fantastic resort.
Depends on if you want to be alive or if you want to just live.
Yeah, I like it.
What's your number 4?
My number 4 is the now Natura. And for the same reasons, I think it's really cool that a lot of these newer resorts are incorporating a lot of, that jungle that's right there. I think it's great that they're keeping that and kind of building around the landscaping that's already right there on the beach. So yeah, I'm very, very excited to have another great family option that's going to be new and, of course, all-inclusive and all the bells and whistles. So.
This is the second new build they've had now.
They have the one in Puerto Vallarta.
Yeah.
That was a brand new one.
What about the one I like over in, is it the VR? Which was the now, it's right by the Breathless.
Onyx.
The Onyx. Was that a new
That
build?
was a new build too.
Okay, yeah.
So I think those are their three new
those,
builds.
yeah, and those have done very, very well. And this is something, again, the only reason I bring this up is because someone asked the other day, don't love the name, but someone did ask the other day, is this a all natural? No. Weird name? No. This is a...
I didn't even think about that. I can see where the confusion
We had
is
a
coming.
customer ask the other day about that, but no. This is a regular resort. So my number 4. Remember I told you that last time we did this list, I brought up a hotel, a resort that had not been opened yet, and a couple of people made comments that I should be bringing up things that weren't open. I was right, because it's on my list still, and that's Dreams Palmares. And that one was completed in late 16, early 17, and it's done really well. It's right next to the Secrets Palmares, so they're both very good, very strong resorts. The Palmares is slightly north of Cancun, and great area. Just beautiful resort. Does a great job. So that's my number 4, Dreams Palmares.
Good one.
You ready for number 3 for us?
Yep. My number 3 is going to be the Live Aqua Boutique in Playa del Carmen. It opened as Lat 20 by Live Aqua back in 2015, and then was rebranded as the Live Aqua Boutique in 2016. And it's not directly on the beach, so I think that's why a lot of people don't think about it. But it's worth thinking about because it's right on 5th Avenue. So for those people who want to experience Playa del Carmen and go to different restaurants and shop and do all of that, it's a great property. They have a rooftop pool, which is where I would be all day. And there's a sushi restaurant up there, which is really nice as well. And then they do have access to a beach club, which is maybe 5-10 minute walking distance if you are really keen on being at the beach. Personally, I'm a pool girl, so I don't have to be on the beach. So it is great for those who want all-inclusive, but also want to be able to venture out on their own and easily walk back to their hotel.
It's a nice property. I like it a lot. Didn't make my list because I had it opening before 2016.
It was rebranded, so that is technically an update.
An update, yeah. I'll take it.
Another thing about that is staying in Playa del Carmen at a place like that, you've got some competing businesses around there. One of them is called Magic Hands. Same with the other one, but it's massage places, and it is a great value. If you're staying at a resort, some of these guys just do crazy stuff. They charge like $160, $170, $180 for an hour massage. Magic Hands, the 2 locations, probably about a 5-minute walk from the Live Aqua Playa del Carmen. when I was there, it was 2 hours for $50.
Wow.
Crazy stuff. Crazy. When Kathy and I would go down there sometimes, and every day we'd go to Magic Hands.
Sure, why not?
There. So yeah, absolutely fantastic. So my number 3 is going to be the Xcaret Hotel, and this is a property that opened that is obviously right next to Xcaret. Been making some big waves with their kind of a wow factor with their property, and you have access to the park, staying there also. So it's done very well. Some people that have seen it from our office have really liked it. Thought it was a great property, and it's also interesting being associated with the park with Xcaret.
Excellent.
My number 3.
All right, my number 3 is going to be the TRS Coral, which is also in Playa Mujeres. It's an adult-only resort that they just opened adjacent to the Grand Palladium. The Grand Palladium is family-friendly, but apparently they're very much connected. So you have full access over the Grand Palladium when you stay at the adult-only TRS. The TRS is going to be a little bit more quiet, chill, calm, intimate vibe. But if you did want a little bit more of a party scene or more activity, the Grand Palladium, they're going to have the foam parties and the water volleyball and all that over on the Grand Palladium side. Apparently, Alyssa, our coworker who was just there not too long ago, said that it was the most impressive gym and spa that she's seen down there. And when you stay at the TRS, you have unlimited access to the hydrotherapy in the spa area. They also have an award-winning show. It's called the Chic Cabaret Show that they have every evening. And I hear that's amazing. I'm not sure if it's every evening, but you have to have tickets in advance to go to that show, but it is right there on property. So yeah, the TRS Coral makes my number 3.
I've heard that show's very good also. And you talk about, tell me if I'm wrong on this, but you're talking about the TRS people can go to Grand Palladium. Grand Palladium cannot go to TRS,
That's
correct? So yeah, it's a benefit for TRS. It doesn't go both ways though. So now let's take a quick break and look at this week's travel hack.
Hi, my name is Alyssa and I specialize in Disney, destination weddings, and cruising. Today I'm going to share with you a travel hack that is near to my heart. I'm a big packer. Anyone that knows me knows I've got a packing list this long with just about anything you could ever possibly need on a trip. So I'm a big overpacker too. One thing that helps me keep everything clean, contained, and orderly are going to be these travel packing cubes. You can put like items in each little compartment, you know, socks, undergarments, swimsuits, shoes. Anyone that knows me knows I pack a lot of shoes too. No less than 3 to 5 on any given trip. So anything that keeps things in a nice, orderly manner, I'm all about.
All right, and we're back. And now we're going to do our number 2 on the list. I think it's me that's leading off this one.
Yep, go ahead. Number 2.
I forgot what I put down there, to be honest with you. Okay, yeah, I've got Unico. Unico is a brand that was developed alongside Hard Rock, and this is a really nice high-end property. It doesn't price that bad, but it's kind of the feeling of the just everything's really well done, really classy, great food. Almost doesn't feel like it's even in that environment. It's almost European in some parts of the lobby and stuff. The big leather chairs, that kind of thing. Just really nice, relaxing vibe. Beautiful resort, great food. Unico, and we've been selling a lot of it. It's been doing well. We're getting great comments from our clients on that one. So Unico, that's mine.
I like it.
2. How about you?
My number 2 is going to be the Hotel Xcaret, which you already named. I haven't been there yet, but I'm hoping to be there in the next year or so. But I hear that every square inch of it is just gorgeous. Everywhere you turn, it's just beautiful. They built it in the natural surroundings, so there's a lot of natural rivers that go through it. And they have access to 9 eco parks. So you get free entrance tickets and transportation, and I think meals too at these eco parks, including the famous Xcaret, the Shelha, the Shenses, the Explore. There's all kinds of eco parks in the area. So it's perfect for a family trip that is not just wanting to be a beach bum the whole day. If you're wanting to actually explore the area, Hotel Xcaret at a fantastic value. Oh, and hammocks on every balcony. I'm always a fan of that. But yeah, Hotel Xcaret makes my number 2.
You were talking about the entertainment at the TSR. I have heard, I've never done it myself, but I heard at Xcaret they have an evening show that's apparently amazing. Have y'all seen that thing?
Oh my gosh, no, but I want to.
I've
Terry
heard-
Lennox has been telling me about it for years.
I've heard it's amazing, but
Yeah.
every time I go to that thing, I'm usually with a group and they say, okay, we're leaving at 5, and can't go, but
Same
I've heard
thing.
it's
Nikki
great.
and I, when we were there, we didn't stay for the show.
Yeah, so anyway,
But-
staying at the Hotel Xcaret, it'd be easy to do that. What you got for number 2?
Hotel Xcaret.
Okay, now see, that was the one I thought would be on y'all's number 1 list.
Really?
That's the one I thought would be number 1. Okay, it'd be fascinating to see
Yeah,
number 1.
but for all those same reasons, especially if you do have kids of multiple, different age groups, it's nice to have those activities because I think a lot of times, once the kids start getting older, they don't want to just sit all day long. So it's nice to be able to go and zip line, go to the cenotes, have all of that activity already included, because that can really add up. It can be really expensive to do that kind of a la carte with some of the other hotels. So you are paying a little bit more upfront for the vacation, but it includes so much more.
Okay. Are we all going to have the same number 1? Let's see.
No.
No? Okay, go ahead. What you got?
My number 1 is Unico.
That's my number 1.
Okay.
So you already said that one.
Okay.
When it first opened, I think it was 2017, somewhere around there.
So after the 2016,
Yeah, yeah,
you got on
Just to be clear.
Yeah.
But it made the leading hotel of the world list
Yeah.
day 1 when it opened. And the last all-inclusive I think that did that was the Grand Vilas Cabo. So it's very rare for a hotel to meet that caliber at such an early stage after opening. So I was really curious to see it for myself, and it really did exceed my expectations. It's down in the Akumal Tulum area, which I love. That's where all the eco parks and ruins and cenotes are, so most of them. So it's nice to be right down there already. It's kind of in a horseshoe shape, so it's a very easy layout to get around. You can't get lost. It's going to be a higher end adult only resort. And a couple things that really sets it apart from all these others all-inclusives are the inclusions. You're going to get unlimited tours, unlimited spa, unlimited golf for just a 25% service fee. So let's say you want to get a $100 massage. It's going to cost you $25.
Yeah.
Which is a fantastic value. And they've created this very innovative app to go on your phone to help you get all this done before you even get there. And through the app, you can even order room service on your first day there, and it will be ready for you when you get into your room. Just very well thought out details that I think is very, very brilliant. Oh, and another cute little detail, they include sun hats whenever you get into your room. As women, we don't like to pack our sun hats because let's face it, ladies, it is not easy to pack sun hats.
They get smushed.
It's
true.
not, yeah. So I thought that was a really nice thought out detail, and they get to paint them by the pool every day, and it's just, I'm a fan. Unico.
Well, and to piggyback on that, since it's also my number 1, a lot of hotels, especially new brands, don't always do great that first year or the first 6 months. But the day those doors opened, they were getting great feedback. I've had multiple clients who are repeats who've stayed at all those other high-end brands down in Mexico, stayed at the Unico, gave it a chance and came back and said it was the best experience they've had.
Yeah.
Food, service, everything. They're very Pinterest worthy. Like Philip was saying with the attention to detail, everything, every single thing. And the other cool thing too is they bring everything in from Mexico. So the pillows are handmade. Everything is from the destination. So it really reflects that Mayan feel while, being sustainable.
Nice. And for my number 1, and neither of you put it on your list, but I really like this brand going in the right direction now, and this is Breathless, and the Breathless Riviera Cancun. This is part of AM Resorts, and of all the AM Resorts, I think this is the one that's probably the most fun, and it's really geared for anyone can go there, but it's really geared for things like the bridesmaid groups, the birthday trips, that kind of stuff. Where Secrets is going to be maybe more romantic, and Dreams is going to be family. This one's fun. The great food that you expect from places like Secrets and Dream, but you're going to have things like the foam party and It's just they're going in the right direction now. At first, they had a couple of stumbles with the brand when it first came out in general, but they're going in the right direction now.
Oh, I like it. And they put so much money and energy into their entertainment staff. So they have like Vegas-style dancers by the pool, and they have different themed parties that they go all out for every night. So yeah, it's a lot of fun. I like that one too.
And talk to me about the different areas, because I don't remember what it's called, but it's an area where I hang out where it's nice and calm. But you have one that's much more of a bigger party area.
Yeah, so there's 3 main sections, and they have 3 beachfront pools. You have the party pool, which is where they're going to have the DJ.
I'm not there.
The phone parties, things like that. And then there's the middle pool, which is the Allure pool, and that's where they're going to have the water volleyball and water aerobics, that kind of thing. And then they have the third one, which is going to be in the Exhale Club. And
yeah, that's it. That's where I am.
yeah, so if you want to read a book and just listen to chill music, that would be the go-to pool, is the Exhale Club.
And the restaurant in the Exhale area is the best restaurant there. I think it's like Middle Eastern food or something, and it's really, really good.
Yeah. So this Breathless brand, they've gotten a few different destinations, but they really figured it out, and it's going in the right direction. Very strong brand, and it's one I'm most excited about for happening now. So anyway, thank y'all for joining us for Travel Top 5, and we'll see you next time.
Toodles!